What is going on, YouTube? Glad to be here, and welcome to the NPL. I forgot what week 6. There we go. We're in week 6 of the NPL. I don't know how I forgot that, but we are playing Matty this week, and that is just fucking scary. This guy is 5-0. We are 2-3. He's currently the top of our division. That means we have to play him again anyway. So we are really gonna make this fucking count. But anyway, let's look over this real quick team preview before I send him the challenge. So, his team is not super bulky. There's bulk to it, but there's not a whole lot. Not enough that we can't overcome it. So, I figure this is the match we're going to go back to Classic Cloud. We walked in the NPL, drafted a very balanced team, and it's really killing me. It is, because I'm not a balanced player. So I want aggression. I want to go in there and I want to hit stuff really hard. Really hard. So we're going to start this off with Tundra Struck. The choice Scarf, Reshirams. Now we have Ice Beam, Earth Power, and Iron Head. That's really all we need to hit his whole team very hard. Not the whole, well, most of the team very hard. And we have Endeavor, just in case he's got rocks out. Just in case we eat a lot of damage. So we can predict the Registeel switch in, hit Endeavor, and then knock it down to not 100%. Registeel is really getting my way. I see no reason for him not to bring it, honestly. Even Ninetales with a Fire Blast is doing about maybe 50%, and I'm not okay with that. That's modest. So past Kyurem, we have, well, we're going to jump into Pinhead Larry. This Tyranitar is made to die. This Tyranitar has such a bad matchup against his squad. He is between Mega Gardevoir. Let me pull my note up. Between Mega Gardevoir, Magnezone, Dragonite, not so much Dragonite, but it's still a threat, Infernape, and I expect him to have Focus Blast Gengar. This Tyranitar is 100% made to die. Best case scenario, we get up Rocks and taunt Donphan out of Rocks if he brings Donphan. But I want this Tyranitar to come in and I want it to immediately get killed so we can have that Sledgehog, have the Sand Rush up, go for the Sword Dance, and again, do massive damage to almost his whole team. Now I understand we're doing massive damage to almost his whole team, but Sandslash hits things that Kyurem can't. Sandslash hits Registeel, it hits Magnezone. Let me pull my notes back up. Sandslash hits almost everything. It doesn't hit Dragonite for 100%, but it hits it for enough so that we can clean up with something else. And especially Infernape. That Infernape is a big concern of mine. I took off X-Scissor because I really can't see him bringing Shiftry, and if he does, we have ways around it. Now next up, we've got Box Ghost. Now, the Box Ghost is going to be here really just kind of a temporary wall. I don't expect it to live too long. We have leftovers. We were going to bring the Black Sludge Trick, but I didn't want to take the chance on tricking Gengar into having Black Sludge because that could backfire. Also, we almost went for the Iron Ball trick, but again, I don't want to Iron Ball onto like Registeel or something and have backfire. It would get rid of the lefties, but it's not worth us not having our lefties. But we do have Pain Split for that sustenance, Will-O-Wisp to kind of whittle things down. There's no reason to switch Infernape into a Cofagrigus. Shadow Ball for some nice damage. And the Memento. Now, this Memento is so important. It's one of my favorite moves because we are going to Memento to get Galahorn out, holding the Akaberry with that Sweet Technician. Just enough attack to be able to Bullet Punch Gardevoir to death, provided it is minimum HP and defense investment. We do have U-turn just in case we gotta get out of there, just in case Magnezone comes in, because we have agility. And I do completely plan to Baton Pass that into Swarly, our Wise Glasses. Yes, I know, 204 speed investment on a Drag Gouge. Why would you do that? Because we're gonna give it an agility, and we're gonna pack Sludge Wave, Dragon Pulse, Hidden Power Ground, and Surf on it to hit, again, his whole team with this Dragology. There's really not a whole lot we don't OHKO. Even Dragonite is going to eat a hefty amount from that adaptability. Dragon Pulse, Infernape doesn't take any of these attacks very well. Gengar does not take a Dragon Pulse very well. Registeel eats HP ground. It does. And again, I have nothing that can take this Registeel. There's nothing on my squad that can do it. Unless Magnezone is Magnet Rise, which is great tech. I don't really see him bringing it against our team so much. But unless it's Magnet Rise Magnezone or Air Balloon, it's not going to live in HP ground. We could have a little trouble with Assault Vest Donphan. That could be iffy. Even Surf is kind of iffy on it. But Dragology also doesn't eat an Ice Shard too well at all, especially if it's banded, so I really want to try to scout that one out if he brings it. And Slowbro is not going to eat a Dragon Pulse, or a Sludge Wave, I should say. It's high base power, why wouldn't I go for that? It's not going to eat a Sludge Wave that well at all, and it does almost OHKO a specially defense-invested Mega Guard. Now, this Dragouge it's our late game win. We're going to have Sledgehog just to kind of beat some mons out of the way. I don't think it's going to live. If it gets 1 or 2 kills, I'll be happy with that. We do have Kyurem to secure a couple more kills. Maybe switch into Pinhead Larry, just kind of sack it off a little bit. Yeah, I'm already explaining this out of. I'm bad at explaining things. This is why I don't do Team Villagers. It don't make any sense. But we're going to hop on out of here, and we're going to send Matty that sweet challenge. And I am excited for this. I really am. Really scared, but really excited. It's going to be a great match. Alright guys, we're back with this match. We're here with Matty. Oof. And my nerves are doing things right now. He only brought 4 of what I expected, honestly. Infernape, Gengar, Dragonite, and Registeel, I was pretty sure it was coming. Shiftry I was iffy on, and I didn't really see him bringing Tauros, only because Cough Mold is so well. But knowing Matty, he's probably got a way around that. Oh boy, okay. It's really upsetting because I took X's or off Sandslash because I didn't think he'd bring Shiftry. Luckily, he did not bring Donphan. He did not bring Slowbro, and he did not bring Mega Gardevoir, and I am 100% okay with that. Now, what do we want to lead with? That's the real question. What's his lead going to be? I can see him leading with Infernape. I can see him leading with Registeel. The big issue is we could go into Kyurem just for a good anti-lead. We could hit Shiftry, Infernape, Gengar, Dragonite. Oh man, I love Tauros out of so many calcs. This is difficult. This is really difficult. Because I know Matty likes to go with the anti-lead sometimes. And with Shiftry there, Sandslash really can't get up too much of a sweep, and that's upsetting. Could lead with Box Ghost. I don't want to lead with Box Ghost, though. We're taking too long. We're taking way too long. Let's go into, that's the issue. I always have my setups, I always have my hitters. I never have a lead. Let's go into Thunderstruck. Actually, let's calc this real fast. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Okay. Thunderstruck versus Tauros. Thunderstruck does 80% to a Tauros with Ice Beam. I want to get Rocks up. I really want to get Rocks up. We're going to go with Pinhead Larry. He starts with Infernape, that's fine. We do get the Sandstream, and we're going to go straight into Box Ghost. He probably expected that. Alright, that's fine. He's going for the U-turn. We do see that he has Iron Fist, which usually doesn't say too much. But every once in a while, if they bring a defensive ape, it's going to end up being Blaze. So it does tell us that he's almost 100% offensive. He's going back into the Goongu. That's interesting, huh? We do need Cofagrigus to keep that At Tauros at bay. How does box goes fair against a Gengar? Shadow Ball does kill. 100% it kills. We don't have a normal type, so he can go for Shadow Ball safely, and there's no reason for him not to. I'm gonna go back into Pinhead Larry. If he makes this prediction, I don't see any reason for him not to, though. See, this is so iffy. He goes for the Shadow Ball. Oh, he gets the Spadef drop. That sucks. That really sucks. I'm going to go for the Stealth Rock here. If he wants to go for the Focus Blast, that's fine. Sandslash can come in and do its work. It's Focus Blast, and we are dead. So he is Life Orb. And this does allow Sandslash to come right in. Now, unfortunately, our Sandstorm was cut in half. So... There's no reason for him to stay in. No reason whatsoever for him to stay in. He's probably going to go into Shiftry. Sledgehog. Versus... I don't know what kind of Shiftry he would be, though. I expect Defog, but I also expect Swords Dance and maybe Leaf Storm. We're at +2 attack. Wow, we still don't kill Shiftry. Good God, this thing has bulk to it. It really doesn't, though. It just has high HP. I'm gonna go for the Sword Stance. Okay, he does go into the Registeel, which is fine. And we're going to go for this EQ. If you want to switch into Dragonite, that's also okay. We are at +2. And we are carrying the Rock Slide. This would also be the perfect time for him to do it because Sandstorm is going to wear off after this. No? Yeah, Sandstorm is going to wear off. I can never tell how the counter. It's going to be this turn or next turn. He may also predict us to be carrying Sandstorm, which would also be just fantastic. Probably also doesn't want Shifter to take that much. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's storming here. You're gonna hear that. There you go. Hopefully, we do retain power. Earthquake is going to hit all but Gengar and Dragonite. It's not going to kill Shiftry. It will hit Tauros pretty hard and it will kill Infernape. See, this is, I feel, is one of my strengths. I really don't think a whole lot about anything. So I feel like I'm a bit of a wild card in matches because I could go for the dumbest play in the world and it could turn out to work. Or I could go for a smart play and it could end up not working. So it's more of a double-edged sword, I guess. Goes into Shiftry, that's fine. He's going to eat the Earthquake. And that's going to wear off. I don't think we outspeed a Shiftry. I really don't think we do. Our speed is at 109. And at max speed, he's 132. I do want to conserve Sandslash, just because we could still Agility Pass into it. Let me see here. Let me see. Okay, so Sand Slash. I'm gonna move this. A Seed Bomb from Shiftry is almost no-co on Sand Slash. We could conserve it for further use. It does require more setup though. Knockoff is gonna kill. If he doesn't kill it, if he does kill off, we can go on this Sizzle. Get the agility pass into Swarly. Let's risk it. Let's make the risk. We're gonna take this risk. We're gonna go for the knockoff. Dark Pulse. He expected the switch into Cofagrigus. That's great. And we are gonna get the Shiftry kill. Perfect. The only downfall is Shiftry was the one thing standing in the way of Sand Slash, and Shiftry is the one that weakens Sand Slash. So that, that kind of hurts us right there. I feel like he's going to have to switch into... He could honestly go into anything. His whole team outspeeds us outside of Registeel. I don't see Dragonite coming in. I see... Probably Gengar, to be completely honest. Probably Gengar. We don't really have a whole lot that can handle Gengar right now. Oh man, I can't believe he didn't bring Mega Guard. We prepped so hard for Mega Gardevoir too. There's Infernape. The question is he going to U-turn? Let's make the safe play here. Let's make a safe play and go for a Rock Slide. We have no reason to switch out. At this point, I'm just kind of waiting for Sand Slash to die. It only outspeeds Registeel. Close combat, that's actually okay with me. And he's also Life Orb. So we could go in the Thunderstruck. And he could predict the Earth Power. He is not Scarf. We could also go into Box Ghost. Predict U-turn into Gengar. Go for the Memento. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. He may also end up going into Registeel, which would be okay. Let me go for a Memento here. It's currently 4-5, but we can still come back. We do have a chance for a comeback here. He may also predict the Shadow Ball and go into Tauros or Dragonite. Anything that isn't Registeel, honestly, would be completely okay. At this point, it's really up to Dragouge and Kyurem. He didn't bring Mega Guard, so Sizzle really isn't going to do a whole lot. Again, unfortunately, Registeel is the thing that's standing in the way of our victory. It really is. We'll have no problem with Dragonite. We will have no problem with Gengar or Infernape, so long as we can get this agility pass. There's a Fire Blast. That's not at all what I expected to happen. We do get the Memento up, so he is basically just dead from here. I'm going to go into Galahorn and get up this agility. We are in a giant pickle, though. Giant pickle. He didn't bring Magnezone either. I could have gone for the Focus Blast over HP Ground. Goes for Fire Blast. We are Octoberry. Cuts us down to a good amount. We go for the agility, and we are able to Baton Pass here. Actually, let's cancel that real fast. Could we kill Infernape with this? Galahorn. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Okay. Infernape. We change. No, we still have Bullet Punch. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna Baton Pass. Thought I had Iron Head. Whew. He may go for the Earthquake, expecting the Baton Pass. Or he could go for the Close Combat, expecting the Baton Pass. Honestly, Kyurem or Dragouch are both very clean options right now for us. Unfortunately, Kyurem is Scarf, so we have to go in the Dragouch. Okay, he's gonna go in the Gengar. That's perfect. Fucking perfect. Okay. We're gonna Baton Pass into Swarly at our +2 speed, and we are gonna fire off this clean Dragon Pulse. He already revealed that he was Life Orb Gengar. He has to switch into Registeel here. Oh god. I really hope this works for us. I really, really hope this works for us. This is extremely scary for me. Our chances of winning, we're looking at 3 on 5. However, that Registeel is still there. Our chances of winning are pretty slim, but I think we can pull through it. I really think we can. He's going to switch into the Registeel. There it is. Going to eat this Dragon Pulse. It does nothing, though. Nothing at all. And this is the sucky part, because I really don't think we can hurt it. Because that switch was obvious. However, I don't have anything that can really deal with it. There is really nothing on my whole squad that can deal with this guy. Yeah, HP Bound's doing about 20%. If he has Earthquake on there, that's doing about 40. This Registeel really put a damper on it. It really did. There's not a whole lot we can do at this point. I really should have prepped better for it, but at the same time, it would involve having Ninetales. Ninetales really doesn't do anything else outside of 40% damage to Registeel, and even then he could easily switch out into Dragonite or Infernape. We have to play very carefully here. Very carefully. I expect him to go for the EQ. I do expect the EQ. I don't think we can pull out of this. He could also very well go for the Parahax. And just as well, Scizor is kind of used up at this point. It's at 63. Gengar's at 63. Reshirams can still take out Dragonite. Okay. We might be able to pull out of this one. There's a very slim chance we can weaken this thing. HP Ground. There's the T-Wave. That's perfectly okay. It's not the EQ. If he expects another HP Ground, he might switch. If he's not carrying the Earthquake. He might be carrying Earthquake. Actually... Not really there's not really that much of a reason for him to carry Earthquake. He might predict the HP ground and go into Gengar or Dragonite. We're gonna try to predict that. Because if he had EQ, I feel like he would have gone for it unless he predicted us to switch. We're gonna make a bold prediction and go for the Dragon Pulse. Nope. There it is. There's the Stealth Rock. We do get the crit though, which would have been great if it were not Dragon Pulse. There's the EQ. Okay, he gets a crit as well. So we're still kind of on an even playing field with the crit ratio. And he may try to conserve it. I'm gonna Dragon Pulse again. No, why did I forget we were Barret? It didn't matter. He went first, and we died from it. I'm gonna go into Thunderstruck here. And let's see. Okay. We have a Scarf, but with Specs, we can take this guy out. And the question is he going to expect it? I feel like if he lets us kill Registeel, he can bring in Infernape and win. So we are going to go for the Earth Power. Unless he really wants to save it. He wants to save a differential. God damn. Oh, man. I expected him to go for the straight win there. Just Focus Blast. Let's go for the Bullet Punch. It doesn't kill Gengar. But this... Oh, the Life Orb doesn't even kill him either! Good lord! Alright. So I think Registeel just kind of comes in and wins here. What's our best play? We didn't bring a Dragon Attack. We're gonna go for straight Ice Beams. I don't think... Yeah, it's quad resisted. And he's got Mach Punch this game. That looks like it's going to be game there. We are at one Mon at 50% health, who is scarfed into Ice Beam against his 4 of Fighting Fire and a Steel type. Unfortunately, we did have a great team matchup. We did. A lot of our team did a lot of damage to his, except for that one Registeel, who he conserved very well. I'd expect nothing less from Matty. But that was a great game, man. Thank you very much. We got... Oh my god, we're 2-4. I've never done this badly in my entire life. Good god, I'm gonna take a nap or something. But again, Matty, great game. Thank you so much. But I will see you guys next time for week 7. I'm not looking at the schedule, so I don't really remember who I'm playing right now. But we're going to give you a heads up later on. Until then, stay frosty.